Hey, welcome back to Shaki Chronicles. Super excited that you're back for one more episode. I have been working diligently on just loading these each week. So remember to like, subscribe, and share. Turn on that notification so that you know when a new video goes up. Finally, I have discovered how to turn the comments on. And I know I've been saying, leave a comment, leave a comment. And the comment section wasn't on, but guess what? It's on now. So go ahead and leave a comment on something maybe that you've heard. That way we can continue this dialogue together. If you have missed the last, maybe I would say 3 videos, go ahead and watch them again. I am working in the concept of relationships and just putting them out in small nuggets, hopefully keeping them to a limited time. That way you can watch them and get the full segment of that. I know everybody is super busy right now, so you will be able to watch them in small segments. So watch those last 3 videos on relationship. Check out what's on the Shaki Chronicles channel and share them out. Share them out in your communities. I'd love to hear some comments and love to get the conversation going on that. Today, I want to go into the conversation of friendships. And yes, friendships are relationships, ships. And so I think it's important to address that now. I've been working with a concept around relationships, around friendships that I want to share. And, I've just been thinking about how much friendships have perhaps changed in the last few years, not only because of the pandemic, but also because we're navigating social media and we're in these global relationships and these global, not relationships, but global friendships is what I want to talk about today, global friendships. And that has changed. And so even though we are fully connected with people around the world, at the same time we're not connected, right? It's kind of weird, but we're fully connected but we're not connected. And so we are in that space where we're navigating friendships differently. Everything sometimes is boiling down to a social media post or a happy birthday on your social media versus picking up the phone and making that deep connection, right? With the voice and the person and being connected by extension to even their family, their friends, their circles. It's changing to more that social media world, connecting on different platforms. And so it's important that we're still navigating friendships in a way that gets our needs met, right? That we're giving and taking, we're reciprocating, right? We're giving back to our friends and our friends are giving back to us, giving to us. And so we are able to both come together and have our needs met for friendships. And so the concept I've been working on with friendships that I wanted to quickly share was that friendships are intimate relationships also. And I know that can be one of those because we tend to reserve the word intimate for or significant other. But I want to throw out that friendships are intimate relationships too. And why do I say that they're intimate relationships? We don't sleep with our friends, right? Or engage in activities with them, with our friends in a way that we do with our significant partner. But we engage with our friends in an intimate way. We open our heart, we open our families, we open our we share our heart and our feelings, right? We share our times, we share gifts, we share secrets. We're still engaging in a depth of intimacy with our friends. And go back and check out that video I did on intimacy. You'll love it. Go back and share it. And so if our friendships are also intimate relationships, with that comes certain responsibilities. With that comes certain things that we need to ensure that is a part of it. Because, we can still get hurt by our friendships. We can still have that emotional scuffle with our friends. And so we want to make sure that our friendships are transforming and our friendships are supportive of each other's evolution, right? In the partnership. with friendships, you want to ensure that there's still healthy boundaries. Healthy boundaries are always needed. No one is above healthy boundaries. And for me, I would say, there's some friends that are, you know, I don't know if you can call them friends, but there's some friends that are just on social media. Fine. There's some friends that they know where you live. There's some friends that you will invite to your home. There's some friends, they come to the door, you'll open the door, you probably bring them on the patio, talk to them right there, and you go through that phase. Then there's some friends that will come right into your house, sit at your dining table, have dinner with you and your family, and so forth. And then there's even some friends that are closer. They might be in your bedroom, or you give them access, or they have the key to the house. There's different levels of the friendship, and with each friendship comes a healthy boundary that we should establish for the evolution of both individuals in the friendship. If your friends are not supporting you being your best self, and if you're not supporting your friend in them being their best self, speaking truth into their lives, then perhaps it's time to reevaluate that. And that comes with social media too. If there's some friends, I have literally like unfollow friends or acquaintances because of certain posts or certain things that are not a part of my value system. They're not really supporting who I am and who I'm choosing to be. And so that is also important. Why am I going to sit and be upset or have an emotional turmoil or need to question who you are and what your value system is? That needs to be clear. Both individual in the friendship needs to be supporting each other in being their best selves, showing up their best selves, speaking authentically to each other. This is the intimacy. This is the intimacy that's involved. Everyone does not and should not have a say in your life. And this is important. This is important. Some things, for me, I call it the 3S. Some things are like secret, sacred, silent, right? Again, friends with boundaries. A friend that probably knows where you live but have never been to your house might not have the same access as those that are into your house, eating dinner with your family, going through that process. Not everything is for everyone. Not everything is for social media. Not everything is for out there. And friendships are intimate relationship. When you open that heart space, when you let them into your circle and into your space and into your living, you're sharing a piece of yourself. You're being vulnerable, and vulnerability is super important. And yes, you should be vulnerable with each other, but it's important that you establish who needs to get a say in how you're being, living, and doing. That's super important. And then finally, what I'll say about friendships is that, or friendships, just as or a relationship with our significant other, gives us an opportunity to heal. There's going to be issues that will come up, issues in communication, issues in hurt feelings, issues with triggers that come up in friendships, right? And they're not your intimate partner, but you have a close connection with this person. Friendships give you the opportunity to heal and to transform. And so it is imperative that I encourage you to stay authentic in those spaces. That way you're consistently working on healing yourself and transforming yourself. The triggers, they are literally just the same. In fact, sometimes they can be magnified, right? Depending on the level of friendship. But it's important that we continue to work at becoming our best selves and supporting the friends in our lives in becoming their best self also. Again, I know that the dynamics of friendships are changing, but I think it's also important that we go back, if that's the word, go back to a sense of connection. Pick up that phone, call and say happy birthday, visit and say happy birthday, versus just the triggers of social media or text message. Connection. We need each other, and we need connections with other people in a physical space. We need that to continue to thrive and to continue to become our best selves. So Friendships are intimate relationships too. They require you to take care of them, garden them, nurture them just the same way, and just choose to be kind. Choose to be kind. Looking forward to connecting soon. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. Leave a comment. Maybe tell me how you're working with your relationships, with your friendships, as we move through changing times. Talk to you soon.